Hey everyone, it's Neptorka here, back for another reaction video. We finally have our first swimsuit banner of the year for Fire Emblem Heroes. We have Special Heroes, Pious Summer. I don't really know what that means, but let's take a look and see what we get. I'm still hoping for that Reagan Sharena combo. We'll see if we get it. Alright. Who is this? Little Nino?
I'm not so confident in the water.
Nino's
so
one of my favorites. But I think this is like the one time I don't really care for her in a swimsuit. Her swimsuit looks good though. It's not like... it's a cute swimsuit, not a provocative swimsuit, which I like better for someone like Nino.
Tropical attack!
Cute. I love how she does it. She does like a hula hoop. Okay, big time Kanto. Is that Lapis?
水着? いいえ、これは水中での戦闘衣装。無論、
I love Lapis.
手作りです。海に出るわ。
Holy crap! Alright. What's with that weapon? That's the most plain looking weapon I've seen. Is that supposed to be a fishing rod? Alright. Dang.
What fun!
This one from last year was amazing. No way. She gives 2 actions?
I've never worn a swimsuit before. It makes me feel a little self-conscious.
Oh no! Don't do that to me! Oh! It looks so good. Why would they make Paula? Why would you do that to me? Okay. And who is this? Okay, this.
What do you think of my
gosh, is that
bathing suit?
Celica?
Looks good. Now we're an even match.
And is it Sarah?
Lady Sarah is here.
Yeah. That was good. Lady Sarah is here. It's probably gonna be some bloke for the Tempest Trials. They never give us a really good Tempest Trials.
Let's enjoy summer.
Alright. No!
My turn.
It's busted!
We'll definitely win.
Oh my gosh, this unit's busted. Celica looks really hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Dazzling sunshine.
Celica looks top tier, man. I'm a little concerned that it takes this much to kill a Heiru. It's probably gonna be like all
The beach is the best.
some regular
Yes.
shorts. All his artwork looks so freaking sublime. They put Fagato in a swimsuit? Alright.
So I'm using a floaty.
I wish so much that Paula was like a main unit. It is what it is, though. So we have Nino, infantry mage. Usually, every time she's a mage, infantry. I mean, every time she's pretty much an infantry. I mean, there are some times in which she's a flyer, but she generally has expanded, basically, movement, which is good.
Let's go.
I do like, by the way, that this is kind of a... It's just a cute swimsuit. Like, it's just a really cute swimsuit. Like, it's much better than Elise, which is more form-fitting. Like, remember Elise's swimsuit that came out forever ago? That one was much more form-fitting. This one's much better for
so I'm using a
her
floaty.
age.
Let's go swimming.
Oh, wait.
Using a
Before we get
floaty.
started, looks like we got
Let's go
66, 54, 24, 32. Okay. Probably plus 6 to those. So,
swimming.
nothing really special in the stat line. We have Bouncing Ball. Accelerate special trigger. At start of turn, if the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed plus 6, neutralizes penalties on unit during combat, and gives Hex Blade to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants a bonus to unit's attack speed equal to 20% of the unit's speed stat at start of combat plus 6. Unit deals plus X damage times 5 damage. So 25 bonus true damage, I believe. Excluding area of effect specials, X equals the number of bonus effects active on the unit, which should be pretty easy, plus the number of penalty effects active on foe, so it should be super easy. And reduces the damage of foes non-special reduced damage by X skills by 50%. And also, if the unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before the foe's next attack. Okay, so this is a really good nuking unit. Comes with flare, perfect attack speed. We have SR Lull Finish, inflicts speed res -4 on foe, inflicts an additional penalty on foe's speed res equal to the number of bonus effects on foe. Excluding stat bonuses, max 4. I don't think we've gotten one of these. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and res, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7 during combat. And also, if unit special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, deals plus 15 damage during combat. And when unit deals damage to foe during combat, restores 7 HP to unit. So she's got like plus 40 true damage, I think, if I have that correct. Like, that can't be... Is that...
Swimming.
I mean, she has plus 40 right there.
Go swimming.
Let me see. This Ike is super tanky. Plus, it's... This, you can tell this is a tanky unit. She's doing this into an Ike. How much... Let's see how much damage this does real quick. I missed that. She hinders Savior for... I'll have to see.
Tropical attack.
$34. Wow. Alright. Let's look at Black Fang Pong. Enables Kanto 2. When Kanto triggers, enables the use of Distant Swap. Okay, that's awesome. That allows her to really go far away. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants unit can move 1 extra space to unit, and also if special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit. If special cooldown count is at its maximum value -1, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Sorry, I'm still fighting with my puppy underneath it. Underneath here. She keeps trying to get into stuff. At start of turn, if the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts speed res 7, exposure, and undefended on closest foes through their next actions. Okay, so it puts undefended on them. And inflicts speed res -7 and exposure on foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit and unit deals +7 damage during combat. Okay. I love the fact that she's giving undefended. So that's where the savior, like the anti-savior, comes into play, which is awesome. Is it only to 1 unit? Closest foes. Okay. So she probably, for me, will replace Layla if I get her. And she hits really hard. Layla is already starting to not hit as hard as she used to. So she probably would replace on one of my teams. The unit that I wouldn't get rid of is Bridal Embla. She's just still solid. So yeah. That's pretty solid. She's one of the best nukes in the game. Huge mobility, huge safety. Love it. I gotta say, I love Lapis, but I like this is kind of a disappointment. I think it's just the artwork. The artwork just seems so lazy, maybe? I don't know. She made it herself. That's cute. Alright, she has Hull and Harpoon. Enables Kanto. Wait, did we get these? Her stats. Speed 46, attack. Okay, I really don't think it's going to be -2. So her speed may be 49, which is one of the higher speed counts in the game. And then her attack is, of course, probably the same. So 62. It'd be wild if it was -6 speed. I just doubt that's the case. That would give her 52 speed. This will be interesting to see. But we have Hull and Harpoon. Accelerates, enables Kanto distance +1, max 4. Accelerate special trigger. When Kanto triggers, enables unit to use distance swap on an ally. That's awesome. If unit is in combat or if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack speed defense res equal to the number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 + 5, max 14. It grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack. Unit deals +X damage times 8, max 32. Excluding area of effect specials. That's kind of crazy. So she's doing massive, regular, just flat damage. And reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit speed during combat. And also reduces damage by an additional 20% of unit speed when foes' attack triggers foes' special. Nice. Okay. If unit initiates combat, after combat, deals 10 damage to foe and foes within 2 spaces of foe, and inflicts share spoils plus on those foes through their next actions. Share spoils inflicts attack speed defense res -5 on unit during combat and reduces damage by X% effects from units That's nuts! So it's not like by 50%, it just like straight up rips it all out. Okay. And then once per turn for the entire map, if foe initiates combat and the unit is defeated in combat, grants another action to that foe after wait, what? Oh, this is a debuff on them from share spoils. Once per turn for the entire map, if the foe initiates combat and that foe after combat and is defeated in combat, grants another action to that foe after combat. Oh boy, that's crazy. So you can turn any unit into a gale forcing unit based on that. Okay, that's kind of nuts. She gets Haze Slice, which is pretty much the best melee one now. Attack Speed Excel, Potent Finish, and then Pulse Tempest F. At start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space. Awesome. Grants bonus to units stats during combat equal to the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat, max 3. And also, if this unit can trigger unit special, grant special cooldown count -2 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack. This is a pretty solid unit, man.
What fun!
So she comes in, she attacks. Then she gets to go again, which you can use to escape. That's awesome. I'm so excited for that. I'm so mad this isn't
before.
I'm really upset that this is not like. Yeah, I'm really upset that this is not a like an actual, like, this is just a demote. I'm pretty salty about that. She has Fenin Foliage. At start of turn, if unit special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +5 to unit and deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack. Yeah, it's not nothing special. AD near trace 4. Interesting. It's a brand new 4-star skill on a demote. Okay. Pretty sure we've gotten this before, but we haven't gotten the AD version of it, so that's pretty nice. All right.
Summer memories.
Oh man, I'm so irritated. Oh, wait. 63-18. That's really slow for her, but man, look at those defensive stats. She's tanky as hell. 63, 46, 40. Very interesting stat line. Okay. And this one looks amazing.
What do you think of my bathing suit?
Dude, Celica looks beyond hot.
Looks good. Now we're an even match.
Okay, we have 68, 53, 26, 30. It's a little worrying. I know those are buffed, but the speed doesn't look overwhelming and the res isn't that high. So let's see how it goes.
Lady Sarah is here.
All right, we have Pious Offering. It's a short skill description. Accelerate special trigger. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack speed equal to 20% of unit speed at the start of combat +6. Unit deals +X times 5 damage, so she gets the 25 flat damage that Nino has. Neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks. And grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit during combat. You can also use the following style. Echo style. Okay. This is a harmonic unit, right?
Match. You think of my bathing suit? What do you think of my bathing
It's
suit?
not showing it
Looks
on
good.
here. Okay, it is a harmonic unit. So she has Magic Light. When special triggers, treats foes' defense and res as if reduced by 50% and neutralizes foes' reduced damage by X% effects by foe. Okay, that's from foes' non-special skills. That's pretty beastly. Slide Swift Sparrow. Holy Soul of Zofia. We also have Attack Speed, Insight, Hone down at the bottom. But Holy Soul of Zofia enables Canto Distance max 3 at start of turn, inflicts speed res -7, sabotage, and discord on closest foes within 2 spaces and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Inflicts speed and res -5 on foe, and deals damage equal to 20% of unit's speed during combat. And also, if unit's HP is greater than 1 and foe would reduce HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP. Damn. And it restores 7 HP to unit after combat. So, she needs to get her multiple hits off in order to be good. She's purely offensive unit. I don't see anything in here that's going to allow her to tank much.
Let's enjoy summer.
I'm a little confused on this unit. I think the style is what really sets her apart. It makes her busted. I don't even know who this is. So then we have the style. Unit can use the following style. Echo style. Unit can attack foes 3 spaces away. Unit cannot attack foes 2 spaces. So she cannot attack. Okay, so that's an interesting... But that's a style choice. Unit attacks twice and calculates damage at 60% during combat. Unit suffers a counterattack if any of the following conditions are met. Foe is armored with range equal to 2. Or foe can counterattack regardless of unit's range. After combat movement effects do not occur. Skills effect range is treated as 2. Included by skill effects determined by attack range like Pavise and Aegis. Stock can only be used once per turn. Okay, let's look at this just to make sure.
My turn.
So she can attack 2 spaces away normally, okay?
I cannot wait.
She can turn on the 3. I'm just kind of confused. Unit can attack foes 3 spaces away. So I think they're saying that if you want the unit attacks twice and calculates damage at 60%, so if you want a quad, you have to do it from 3 spaces away. You can't do it from 2 spaces away. I think that's what they're referring to.
My turn. I cannot wait.
Yeah, so she's quadding here.
We'll definitely win.
Okay, she's heavily debuffed.
My turn.
Okay, so that's why Heirun was so difficult to kill.
I cannot wait.
All right, man.
We'll
for these types of events, the artwork is really a hit for me. I do like what they did with Nino here. She's one of my favorite characters, simply because when I first started playing Fire Emblem, the flying Nino that came out at the time was like one of the characters that carried me through all of the different end game stuff at the time. Those gardens and so forth. I used her, Lethe, and I can't even remember the others now. But Hot Springs Sakura, and then one other. I can't remember who the last one was, but she carried me and helped out a lot. So I still have a soft spot for Nino. I think she's gonna be a crazy nuke. We'll see how it goes, but definitely looking good. Lapis, besides the fact that I'm disappointed that we're still not getting voice lines, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not a huge fan of her outfit, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm being too picky, and actually this is a spear, not a for some reason I thought it was a fishing pole. I'm curious as to how she measures up to Bridal Larce, because that just came out, and they both seem to have the same type of, They both kind of overlap in terms of what they can do. However, share spoils is kind of crazy. And I think this is going to be a huge thing for people to have, and they're going to want on their teams for AR offense. Absolutely. And then also for Nino having undefended. So two crazy offensive units that I would want. Pala's artwork is so freaking amazing. It just pisses me off that she's a demote. She looks so good. I'm so salty that she's a
I've never
demote.
worn a swimsuit before.
I hope this means that, like, they probably won't do it. Like, they probably won't do it next month, but I'm hoping this means that we're gonna get Katria in a swimsuit. She's like my favorite. But oh gosh, this looks so good. Whoever Gomashio Panzu, wonderful job, man. Did such a good job with this. Very excited for this. Absolute, you know, I have a lot of orbs. It's so tempting to like try and, you know, like max her out. I probably won't, but I love it.
It makes me
And then
feel a little
also
self-conscious.
this artwork is phenomenal. I think it's just a solid job. I think it looks really good. Especially the personality of Sarah here. That captures her so well.
What do
So
you
the
think of my
artwork
bathing
done
suit?
here, phenomenal job. I'm super excited for the artwork. For this kit, I think it's going to be kind of odd because I feel like the style is going to be the only version you want to use. I could be wrong, though. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't know if she's going to be strong enough. Maybe there's stuff that I'm missing. But her support to be able to just negate non-special skills is insane. This is much more of a selfish unit than the other two on this, the other main units on this batch of units. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to be going for all of them. I love all of them. I just don't want to be stuck with, I don't know. I hope I'm not in a situation where I'm like desperately looking for like I'm running out of orbs. I have like 400 orbs now, and this is like the most orbs I've ever had in my life in this game. So we'll see what happens. Don't forget that also there is another there's going to be another swimsuit coming within about 2 weeks. It should release first at the beginning of the month instead of this one, which released a little bit later. So don't forget that. But otherwise, this is an awesome, solid banner. It's got like a little bit of everything. It's definitely not a banner that is just loaded with units that you all want to just pull no matter what, because they can be used everywhere. These are more units that have specific use cases in different game modes or different offensive settings. So just keep that in mind. You know, zero into your playstyle and go for it. For me, I love doing hit and run and, you know, destroying AR offenses with the undefended debuff. I use Layla on one team. I use Bridal Embla on another. So Nino is a huge win for me. And then also the crazy, if you are a Gale Forcer, you're absolutely going to want that Lapis for sure. Like, she's just able to, you know, throw someone in and then allow them to take out 2 units by themselves. So, it's pretty crazy. Awesome unit. Actually, let me double check real quick. Can she have Gale Force on her? She has Haste Slice initially. She probably could run Gale Force because I think she has Accelerate Special Trigger. So you could run Gale Force on her, bring someone in, and then, you know, go back and attack again. I don't know. That would be difficult to set up, but yeah. So just know that. And then I believe that Celica is just going to be a different type of nuke. She'll be kind of hard to get used to, but it looks pretty awesome. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are. This is our first summer banner for FeH. I definitely do need to switch up my teams a bit, but this looks awesome, so I'm excited. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck to everyone out there in your pulls, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Nuptork out. See you guys.